Hello again, Froilan De Villa po ulit for this week sa ating Devo on Video. Let us continue our devotion in Psalms 94. Sa araw pong ito, verses 12 to 15 ang ating tatalakayin. The blessing of God's discipline. Blessed is the man whom you discipline, O Lord, and whom you teach out of your law, to give him rest from days of trouble, until a pit is dug for the wicked. For the Lord will not forsake his people, he will not abandon his heritage. For justice will return to the righteous, and all the upright will in heart will follow it. The psalmist now points out the need for the righteous to find the blessing in life's difficulties. Hard times help us learn the way of the Lord. We become more reliant upon God and hopefully are more diligent to follow God's instruction. When we read about this discipline, we should not think of it as being punished for wrongdoing. Rather, discipline is merely God's training tool for righteousness. We are being trained when we go through hard times. This is why the psalmist links discipline with learning from God's instruction. Dito po, we can see the three promises that God gives to His people. Number 1, relief from troubled times. Verse 13, to give him rest from days of trouble until a pit is dug for the wicked. God does provide rest. We are never crushed beyond hope. God will make sure to give us a breather, and God will get our feet back again before the next challenge comes. Muling kalakasan mula sa Panginoon. God's faithfulness, number 2. For the Lord will not forsake His people. He will not abandon His heritage. Pangako po yan ng Panginoon. God will not forsake His people. He will not abandon His special possession. Ang kanyang minamahal, hindi niya po iiwan. Deliverance may be delayed and the time may be difficult, but God does not leave His people. Let us always be reminded of that. Hindi ka iiwan ng Panginoon anumang sitwasyon ka naroon. He will not forsake us nor leave us. Ang ikatlo, the triumph of righteousness. Verse 15, for justice will return to the righteous, and all the upright in heart will follow it. Sometimes justice and righteousness are delayed. Maaaring maranasan po natin yun. But we are not be shaken by this fact. Ultimately, righteousness and justice will triumph. We are to know that the righteous will triumph, and we must continue to pursue righteousness. Ano man po ang mangyari. Pursue righteousness. See you again on our next Devo on Video.